Why it's showing waiting for. Okay, I assume that I am now live, right? I'm live right now. Fine. So what we are going to do today? मैंने आज ये कॉन्टेस्ट दिया है तो इसके मैंने 1 to 5 तक क्वेश्चन समझे हैं एंड आई हैव ट्राइड टू सॉल्व इट with as much of understanding I can. So I will be trying to explain the solution of these questions with the correct basic approach, right? From the scratch, like how we can approach this problem, right? So let's start the first question. I am on division 4 only. So I'll be just continuing with the basic first question. It is regular cleaning, and we'll be moving forward to the question number 2, 3, 4, and 5. So we'll be reading the question and we'll seeing what is asked. We will try to understand the solution, right? So the first question is regular cleaning. Chef will do a deep cleaning of his house every 10 days, meaning remaining on the days number 10, 20, 30. So today is day number n. So like इस क्वेश्चन में सीधा सीधा पूछा क्या गया है. First I have to read the question properly. क्वेश्चन Codehcef के क्वेश्चंस की लाइक मेन चीज ये होती है कि हमें ये थोड़े थ्योरी बेस्ड क्वेश्चन होते हैं, लाइक थोड़ा सा केस स्टडी टाइप क्वेश्चन होते हैं, तो इन्हें समझना इज वेरी लाइक नेसेसरी मेन पार्ट ऑफ द क्वेश्चन प्रॉब्लम टू सॉल्व इट, राइट. इस क्वेश्चन में पूछा है कि हमें एन नंबर ऑफ डेज गिवन है और शेफ विल ओनली डू अ डीप क्लीनिंग every 10 days. The gap of 10 days, the gap होना ही चाहिए, like his house every 10 days, meaning on days number 10, 20, 30. तो उसको कितने दिन उसको क्लीनिंग की नीड होगी. हमें स्ट्रिक्टली आफ्टर टुडे निकालना है. स्ट्रिक्टली वी आई विल एक्सप्लेनिंग यू हाउ वी हैव इम्प्लीमेंटेड द स्ट्रिक्टली लॉजिक हियर, राइट. सो अगर 24 डे है, टुडे इज डे 24, तो नेक्स्ट डे क्लीनिंग वो कब कराएगा. हम इससे देख के समझ सकते हैं 10, 20, 30 are the multiples of 10 only, right? So he will do the next cleaning, which is the next multiple of 24, it is closest multiple of 24 of 10, right? So we will be using this formula. We have to find the closest multiple of 10 of the number 24, right? So this is the formula. Like this question have already come multiple times in question, right? So you need to know this formula. मतलब बहुत जगह काम आ जाता है फॉर्मूला जब हमें क्लोजेस्ट मल्टीपल किसी भी नंबर का निकालना होता है. लाइक यहाँ पे फिलहाल हमें 10 का निकालना है. लास्ट प्रीवियस को अगर आपने कॉन्टेस्ट दिए होंगे पता होगा 5 का भी आया था, लेकिन सब पार्ट ऑफ द क्वेश्चन नीड्स दिस फॉर्मूला, राइट. तो यहाँ पे हमने 24/10 is 2 and 2 plus 1 is 3 and 3 into 10 is 30, right? We got 30 as a closest multiple, right? But what if our quotient is 30? So its closest multiple will be 30 only, but we have to find the next strict closest multiple. So 30/10 will be 3 and 3 plus 1 will be 4 and 4 into 10 will be 40, right? So with the help of plus 1, we are able to find the next strict closest multiple. ओके, तो बेसिक था पहला क्वेश्चन था, इस पर इतना टाइम नहीं लगाना चाहिए. मैंने समझा दिया कि कैसे हमने इस फॉर्मूला यूज करके नेक्स्ट स्ट्रिक्ट क्लोजेस्ट मल्टीपल निकाला है, राइट. ठीक है, तो अब इसको तो उड़ा देते हैं क्योंकि जितनी ज़्यादा विंडोज होती है उतना ज़्यादा कंफ्यूजन होता है. वी विल मूविंग फॉरवर्ड. वी विल ऑल्सो डूइंग द लर्न दिस क्वेश्चंस. थोड़े बहुत जो रह गए हैं हम इसको करेंगे आफ्टर वी विल बी कंप्लीटिंग विद दिस कोडशेफ क्वेश्चंस, राइट. अब पोस्ट शॉपिंग क्या है. पोस्ट शॉपिंग क्या है, क्वेश्चन को पहले रीड करते हैं कि पूछा क्या गया था, राइट. There is shop where an item, the cost of the ith item is CI. Chef wants to buy most of the two of these n items. So chef doesn't want to look poor, so he decides to buy 2 items. The cost of the second item must not be smaller than the cost of the first item. Like वो एक शॉप पे गया है, उस पर 3 ऐसे एग्जाम्पल लेते हैं. बेसिक हम लोग फर्स्ट एग्जाम्पल का कि इनपुट का कि 3 आइटम्स है शॉप पे. अगर उसने पहला आइटम 2 रुपीज में खरीद लिया तो नेक्स्ट आइटम उसे उससे महंगा ही खरीदना होगा या फिर उतनी ही प्राइस का खरीदना होगा, लाइक उससे वो सस्ता नहीं खरीद सकता, ठीक है. अगर उसने 2 में ले लिया है तो वो अगला जो आइटम होगा वो मैक्स टू मैक्स थ्री का ले, टू का ले सकता है, थ्री का ले सकता है, फोर फाइव सिक्स, बट वो उससे कम प्राइस का नहीं ले सकता। तो हमारी मैक्सिमम कॉस्ट जो उसने जितने उसने स्पेंड करे मैक्सिमम पैसे विल बी एट ओनली, राइट। अगर हम सेकंड केस में देखें, अगर उसने 10 पे ले लिया, उसके बाद वो किस उससे सारे प्राइसेस कम ही है, तो अगला आइटम खरीदेगा नहीं, एक आइटम तो वो लेगा ही लेगा, मैक्स टू मैक्स वाला, राइट। जैसे कि 2 12 7 8, अब उसने अगर 2 पे लिया, अब अगला उस आइटम महंगा ही लेना है, तो ही कैन टेक 12 7 8 एनीथिंग, बट एक आइटम वो मैक्स टू मैक्स ले लेगा, ठीक है। 12 ले लिया उसने, अब उसके आगे वो उसे ले ही नहीं सकता, तो हम एक अपना स्टोर करके रखेंगे, मैक्सिमम परचेज द शॉप कैन मेक, राइट। Then we will compare that maximum purchase with the sum of the maximum adjacent pair we can take, right? तुमने 12 मैक्स कर दिया कि वो 12 रुपए तो खर्च करेगा ही करेगा। अब मैक्सिमम ऐसे कैसे, वो दो आइटम से ले, उसका मैक्सिमम सम 12 से ऊपर चला जाए, राइट। कि वो दो आइटम में ले ले और वो उसको स्पेंड भी करवाए, वो मैक्सिमम मैक्सिमम, ठीक है। मैक्सिमम अमाउंट ऑफ शेफ कैन स्पेंड, ठीक है, दो आइटम लेना है, ले सकते हो तो ले लो, ठीक है। अब 12 तुमने ले लिया था, अब तो पेयर चेक करोगे कि उसने 2 में खरीदा, तो वो अगला आइटम 12 में लेगा, 7 में लेगा, 8 में लेगा, राइट। तो अभी हमारा जो लूप के अंदर आएगा, ठीक है, आई विल एक्सप्लेनिंग दिस विद द लॉजिक, राइट। ठीक है, तो क्वेश्चन समझ में आया ना क्या है। आई थिंक दिस दिस इंडेक्स इज ऑफ नो यूज, मैं कुछ और लॉजिक लगा रही थी, इस लॉजिक को हटा देते हैं। अगर हम इसको थर्ड टेस्ट केस समझें, हमने अपना मैक्सिमम अमाउंट परचेज निकाल लिया कि अगर हम बाई चांस दूसरी चीज नहीं खरीद पाए, एटलीस्ट हम एक चीज तो अपने घर लेके जा ही रहे हो, राइट। सो वी विल बी taking 12 is the maximum purchase the shop can make, right. We will be storing 12 in our max, right. Now we will be checking every adjacent pair which can have more value than the most expensive element or item, anything you can say. So we will be comparing each first element to its forward next elements, right. So we're comparing 2 with 12, 2 with 7, 2 plus 8. If we're comparing the sum of the adjacent pairs, element sum with the next purchase we can make, right. So we will be checking if 2 is less than 12, then we will be comparing that 12 with 14. See, we got a max purchase of 14 right here. So this will work very good. We will get 14 here. Okay. In the next purchase, we will be comparing 2 with 7, which is 9, which is less than 14. So we will be having 14 only in our max, right? Then 2 plus 8 is 10, which is still less than 14. We will be having 14 in our max only, right? Now we will be comparing 12 with 7, 12 with 8. So here we will be getting 20 as the max. No, we will be not getting, we will be not buying 12, 7, 12 because we have to buy the elements in a respective continuous order, right? If you हम अगर हम 12 प्राइस का एक आइटम खरीद लिया, तो उसके आगे जितने भी आइटम्स होंगे वो ज्यादा प्राइस के होंगे, राइट। तो 12 से ज्यादा एक्सपेंसिव एलिमेंट एग्जिस्ट नहीं करते, so we will be continuing with 7. 7 से आगे 8 एग्जिस्ट करता है जिसका स्कोर 15 आ रहा है, which is the maximum of the scores we have counted for until now. So we will be getting 15 as the output, right. कुछ काइंड ऑफ आपको लॉजिक समझ में आ गया इस क्वेश्चन का क्या है, ठीक है। सो आई विल मूविंग अहेड विद द थर्ड क्वेश्चन, लाइक समझ में आया इस क्वेश्चन की अप्रोच क्या थी, कैसे हमें सोचना इस क्वेश्चन को ट्राई करना था। ओके, okay, now I will be just moving to the third question. Okay, we are done with the post mapping. I hope my voice is clear because I am not using earphones today. Let me just confirm my voice. Here we will be getting 20 as a mass. Okay, right. My voice is correct. Okay, Mahindra, hello. ठीक है, कहाँ पे थी मैं? Post mapping is done. We'll be trying to understand the grid jump. Like this is a third problem, so obviously it is kind of more logical than the previous question. So the voice is stable, fine. So we will be start first reading this problem statement, right? You are standing at the point 0, comma 0, and you have to reach the point A, comma B with the minimum number of steps and the minimum number of cost you need to spend in order to reach the point A, comma B, right? So we have cost for every step we made, right? For cost P, that means if we are moving right, right? If we are moving one step right or two step right, the cost for the right movement is P, and the cost for the up movement is Q, and the cost for the diagonal movement is Q. Sorry, diagonal movement is R, right? So like if we move one step forward, right, we will be covering one or two steps. So that it will cost us P, right? Like assume with the first test case we have 21634, right? So we want to reach to 1. So what are the minimum steps we can take to get the minimum cost? Right? So if we can say from this portion, like if we move diagonal, we will be covering our right and up step simultaneously. So moving diagonal will be beneficial for us to move towards our target from the source. So we will be kind of approaching the diagonal, keeping in mind that we have to also spend the minimum number of amount, right? So we have to keep in mind about the diagonal, because diagonal will be the one which will be covering the right and up movements together. Okay, so let me just explain you this solution. What we are doing here, we have just simply taken input of a comma b, the coordinates where we have to reach, and PQR are the are the cost which will cost us for every movement. For right P, for up Q, and for diagonal it's 3. Okay, so what we need, we will assume we will be moving with zero diagonal movement. We will be just first assuming us that we have no diagonal movement. We will be discovering our kind of distance with right and up movement only, right? So we have to, like if there are 2 comma 1 target we have to reach, so we have to minimum diagonal distance we can reach only 1 comma 1 only, right? The minimum of the one will be the diagonal, the max we can reach, right? मतलब अगर हमारे पॉइंट 3 कॉमा 2 भी हुए तो इसका मिनिमम क्या होगा? मिनिमम विल बी 2. हम मिनिमम हम डायगोनल मूवमेंट दो बार ही कर सकते हैं, राइट? दैट्स व्हाई वी आर टेकिंग द लूप टिल मैथ डॉट मीन a comma b. I will be explaining why we have taken equal to. We have taken equal to. Suppose our condition will become we have to reach. Let's go to company placement trial. The course is aptly 30 minutes. This programming test 90 minutes. The job is descending. Ask for Java backend Spring Boot. Hibernate SQL. Try the course's aptitude in 30-minute programming test. Ask for Java backend. Hibernate SQL. It told us to install VS Code and Eclipse. Okay. कंपनी का नाम क्या है? ये टोल्ड अस क्या करवाना चाह रहे हैं? वीएस कोड इंस्टॉल करा रहे थे, लाइक लाइव कोड ही कराएंगे मुझे लग रहा है. सीधा क्वेश्चन देंगे और बोलेंगे वीएस कोड पे रन करके दिखाओ, आई गेस इसलिए बोल रहे होंगे. कौन सी कंपनी है ये? एक्लिप्स. एक्लिप्स किस लिए यूज होता है? आई डोंट नो अबाउट एक्लिप्स. सुना है मैंने एक्लिप्स. ओके, एक्लिप्स फॉर कोडिंग भाई, कुछ भी गूगल हो जाता है. व्हाट इज एक्लिप्स फॉर कोडिंग? ये भी कोडिंग का लाइक काइंड ऑफ वीएस कोड जैसे काम करेगा ये भी. आईडी है वो. 4 स्टूडेंट्स हैं. ओह माय गॉड. स्प्रिंग ओआरएम हाइबरनेट एसक्यूएल. भाई पता है नहीं भाई. हमारे लाइव कोडिंग ही कराएंगे बिल्कुल एकदम. कंपाइलर खोलो करके दिखाओ. मुझे तो आइडिया भी नहीं, अभी तक मैं बैठी भी नहीं हूँ किसी कंपनी में। ओके, कहाँ पे थी मैं? ग्रिड जंप पे थी ना? ग्रिड जंप पे, राइट। बताई थी कि इक्वल टू को क्यों यूज कर रहे हैं, लाइक इफ वी गेट आर टारगेट 0,1, तो इसमें डायगोनल मूवमेंट तो पॉसिबल है ही नहीं, तो वी विल बी मूविंग विद द मिनिमम नंबर ऑफ स्टेप्स 1 ओनली। लाइफ कोडिंग, हाँ, वही लाइफ कोडिंग। और VS कोड पे तो काफी लोग करते भी हैं ना, काफी लोग अलग अलग आईडी पे करते हैं। सही है, पहले से बता दिया, इंसान कंफर्टेबल हो जाएगा उस वाले आईडी पर। 0,1 to reach करने के लिए हमारा इक्वल टू केस है, राइट। सो व्हाट वी हैव टू डू, वी हैव टू 200 स्टूडेंट्स बैच 1 में देंगे तो कैसे मैनेज करेंगे वो लोग? भाई इतना टाइम होगा उन लोगों को लाइव कोडिंग कराएं 200 बच्चों की ऐसे, मतलब कुछ तो करेंगे भाई वो लोग, लाइक इतने सारे बच्चों को साथ में इतना टाइम देके वो भी। ओके, तो करेंटली हम लोग 0,0 पे हैं अकॉर्डिंग टू आवर टेस्ट पॉइंट। गुड प्रो जागो। 0,0 पे जावा के लिए मांगा है तो जावा बैकएंड स्प्रिंग सभी पढ़ना पड़ेगा जितना मांगा है। 0,0 पे है। Okay, assuming we haven't even traversed a single diagonal, so हमारे remaining points will still be the same। ठीक है, तो 2 1 है तो अभी भी हम 2 1 क्योंकि हमने अज्यूम करा, हमने अभी डायगोनल मूवमेंट किया ही नहीं है, वी आर जस्ट ट्राई टू मूव फ्रॉम स्क्रैच राइट और अप। So what will be our cost? We have made 0 diagonal movement, so there will be 0 cost for the R, and what will be for the P? We were doing remaining +1 divided by 2. Why we are doing +1? Because we need the seal value. Okay, fine. Go ahead. Like, okay, we need to find the seal value, right? If we have 5 steps, bye bye. So 2 plus 2 plus 1, we need 3 movements, right? So that's we are doing +1 to find the seal value, right? If we got 5, so 5 by 2 will be 2.5. We'll be taking it as a 3 steps only, right? Because 2 plus 2 plus 1 will be 3 steps only. That's why we have took +1. Similarly for Q also, right? We have to move 2 step upwards, right? Our A comma B. We have 2 axes, right? X axis and Y axis. X axis is the one which we have to move to the right part, and Y axis is the one which we have to move to the upward part, right? Like horizontal is x-axis, and like I think I should write it down so that when I will come back for division, I will understand it more clearly. And this is vertical, that is upwards. So horizontal, okay, wow. Horizontal means we have to move. When we have to move horizontal, that means we have to move right. We will be consuming P. cost. And we have to move upwards, we will be consuming Q cost, right? This is about the A comma B, X comma Y axis. So this is the first cost we will get for 2 comma 1, right? Assume that we haven't moved in diagonal direction. So we will be getting our cost. What will be our initial cost? 2 comma 1. It will be 3 by 2 will be 1.5, it is 2. And 2 into P will be 6. And similarly for 1 plus 1, 2 by 1 into 4 will be 4. And 6 plus 4 will be 10, right? We'll be getting 10 as an initial cost if we don't move diagonally. Okay, now assume we moved one step diagonal. So our initial points will be 1 comma way, 1 comma 1. And the remaining points in which we have to move step by step will be 1 and 0, right? This means you have to move one step right, then one step up. We will be finding that cost for that move. So K into R will be 1 into R, and the remaining will be 1 plus 1 plus 1 into 6. That is, okay, what's the cost of P? The cost of P is 6, right? So I think I should write it down. Like बेसिकली इस क्वेश्चन में ग्रिड वाले क्वेश्चन में हमें डायगोनल का ध्यान रखना है और समझना है कि like हर एक स्टेप पे हम कैसे मूव कर रहे हैं, राइट? ये बात समझते, बाकी ये जो बेसिक लॉजिक है कि हमें कॉस्ट कैसे कैलकुलेट करनी है वो तो इजी है कि हमें जिन जिन डायरेक्शन में मूवमेंट किया उसके अकॉर्डिंग फॉर्मूला पुट कर दे और अपनी मिनिमम कॉस्ट को उसमें आंसर में स्टोर करते जाएं। ये तो बेसिक लॉजिक बन जाता, ये फॉर्मूला तो बन जा रहा है क्वेश्चन देख के। पर मेन जो चीज सोचनी थी कि हमें डायगोनल को ध्यान में रखते हुए क्वेश्चन करना, ये मेन अप्रोच थी, क्योंकि मुझे खुद हेल्प लेनी पड़ी थी, मेरे दिमाग में नहीं आया था ये कैसे करना है। ग्रिड जंप आई थिंक इतना सफिशिएंट है इस क्वेश्चन का, मतलब बेसिक आइडिया लेने के लिए कैसे हमने सब ट्राई करा है, राइट? Okay. If we will try run this part, we'll be getting a minimum cost after moving k equal to 1, and diagonal will be of 1 and right will be 1 and remaining y will be 1, right? So we will get a minimum cost when we will be moving k equal to 1. It is a cost will be 9, which will be minimum. Similarly, we will be doing for other inputs also. Okay, I think this is enough for me also to really understand this logic kind of. Good. The flower reversal. Okay. इस क्वेश्चन में मुझे बहुत टाइम लगा समझने में, लाइक आई डोंट नो क्यों। लाइक इस कॉन्टेक्स्ट का फोर्थ क्वेश्चन जो है मैंने अभी भी सॉल्व नहीं किया है, बिकॉज मुझे क्वेश्चन समझ में आ गया, मैंने हेल्प से समझ भी लिया, स्टिल मैं इसका लॉजिक नहीं समझ पा रही कैसे बन रहा है। तो मैं इसका क्वेश्चन तो समझा दूंगी कि क्या पूछा गया है, क्या निकालना है, बट अप्रोच मुझे भी नहीं आई है इस क्वेश्चन की, डिफरेंस सॉर्टिंग की। तो पहले मैं, हे ब्रो, okay, I will be explaining you the flower reversal first before the fourth one. I just explained you the question number 1, 2, and 3. I will jump to the fifth question and I will solve only explaining you the fourth one because I am not even able to kind of debug this question part. Okay, so let's just move to the fifth question. What it is asking. Well, this will take much more time than the previous one because it's the fifth one. Okay, there are row of n flower pots numbered 1 to n, left to right. Each flower pot contains exactly one flower, with that one flower being either red or blue. Are you in college? Yes. Which year? Third. Third year. Find the beauty of an arrangement of flowers to be the number of adjacent pairs of same colored flowers. That is, number of I is less than equal to n, such that Si equal to Si plus 1. Okay, I will explain you the gist of this question. What is asked? Like, We have to find the minimum number of transitions we can make. Then what's the maximum beauty we can get after applying at most one reversal, right? So what we have to do? We have to maintain the beauty of the string. Define the beauty of the arrangement of flowers, the number of adjacent pairs of same colored flowers. What's the beauty of the string? The adjacent pairs should be of same color, right? This kind of flow we have to find before solving this question. Like if there are three zeros, this means all of the flowers are of color red. So the beauty is already maintained, right? We are already having the maximum number of same colored adjacent pairs, so we don't need to make any transition. We will be just returning the beauty of the string. Okay, kind of I have to like सोचना पड़ेगा मैं समझाऊं कैसे मैंने खुद तो समझ लिया अच्छे से मैं कैसे समझाऊं इस क्वेश्चन को. Okay, the beauty of अगर पहले अप्रोच को क्या होता है कि beauty is two, like we will be comparing the adjacent elements like 0 with 0 and then the next 0 with the 0. So we got two adjacent pairs. हमारी maximum beauty किसके equal होगी? It will be equal to n minus 1, right? Here we have a length of 3 and the beauty is 2, which is the maximum beauty we can have in this string, right? So the beauty will be equal to the n minus 1 pairs, right? But if we have the change, suppose we have less number of adjacent same colored pairs and we have to transform that string to make it of 4, but we need the count of 5 to make it equal to n minus 1. So what we are having odd here, we are having one invalid pair. It is 0 is 1, it's not satisfying our condition. The adjacent pairs are not equal. So we are having a change of 1. So the beauty and the change will be equal to n minus 1 pairs. I have used this alag word. I don't know why. And I should write it with change. Okay. It should be change. And I've been explaining you the logic which I have kind of wrote. Okay. Why we have considered I equal to 1? Because I have to compare the adjacent elements, right? We are just comparing the backwards, like after moving forward. Okay, we will first the kind the first we have to remind the formula as we have just figured out. The beauty plus change will be equal to n minus 1 of pairs, right? Maximum valid pairs we can have will be n minus 1 only and will be equal to the beauty plus change. Okay, why I always write the wrong spelling? Okay, I hope my network will not go down this time because I'm not even checking my audio after seconds. I hope it's working. Okay, we kind of figured out this formula. Why we be doing this portion on the basis of this formula? We have to find the beauty, right? Like, okay, I should also change this variable. That is this fine. Like, अब मैं क्या अप्रोच लेके समझाऊँ इस क्वेश्चन को? Suppose we are having 000 and 111. Here we just counted our beauty, which is equal to where I will be writing beauty will be equal to the number of same adjacent colored pair. It is 001, then 2, then 3, then 4, 4, and the number of changes. It is a number of pairs adjacent pair which are not equal. Here I have 1. So we are assuming change equal to 1, right? So it will be equal to 5, right? So we can only make a single change. A single change to contribute to a single increase in beauty, right? If we change like kind of reverse it. Triple zero, if I kind of reverse this part of this question, it is 1011. 1, 2. Oh, this logic kind of reduced our beauty. I don't know why. Okay, if we have a change of 1, the reverse approach can't change the number of beauty. Because see, कुछ भी कर ले, we are not able to increase the beauty. So if we have a change of 1, we simply have to return the beauty. Because that's a maximum beauty we can have even after having a single invalid pair, right? So we have to kind of work on the, like, this is the logic that I just told you. Even we have to work on the changes if we have the change greater than equal to 2, right? It should be change, right? In this logic, 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 1, we have a change of 1. This means we can't do anything. We can't apply any transition of at most 1 which kind of can change the increase of the count of beauty, right? So we will be assuming it as a maximum beauty we can have if the change is 1 or 0, right? So I think now we're able to understand these two first inputs we have got. Okay, suppose we have a change of greater than equal to, that is we have two invalid pairs. So we have to, I will be taking the this logic. It is 0, 0, 1, 1, 0, right? 0, 0, 1, 1, 0. Here you can see we have two invalid pairs. It is 0, 0, 1 and 1, 0. So we will be reversing that mid part of the array, right? We will be reversing this part of the array, that is 1, 1, like 0, 1 and 1, 0. Like we will just count the beauty from the string. Mm, okay, very bad at typing. It will be 0, 0, 1, 1 will be true, and the changes are 1 and 2, which is equal to 4, and n minus 1 is 4 only, right? So we need to make a reversal which can decrease our change by 1 or 2. Okay, we can see our change is greater than equal to 2, right? So we will be moving inside this if logic. We will be storing the minimum of change we can make, right? We can make a minimum of change 2 or 1, right? Okay, and like I think I should run this logic again. I should print this part because I'm kind of confused with this part. Hey, getting 2, 4, 3, 2. We got 3 in our third test case. That is 0, 0, 1, 1, 0, 0. We got the change of 2 and the beauty of 2. And the minimum will be 1. We will just auto print our ln answer. Okay, we will be storing our initial answer as from this output. We will get our initial answer as 3, 5 minus 1 minus, and the change. We are having a change of 2, that is 2. We are simply getting 2. But if the change is greater than equal to 2, we'll be storing one more change we can make. Okay, we can make this string as 1100, right? We will be just kind of reversing this part of the string. So we can get the maximum beauty of 3 here, right? So we have kind of used our transition once, which you have because we have kind of taken this boundary from first position to the fourth position because our single transition can make a can make a at most change of two, right? Here in this case, if we kind of revert this part of the string, the part outside of the boundary will only lead to the change of the count of beauty. Like, I don't know if you guys are able to understand it, but this is the way I have understood this problem. If you guys are kind of confused, I will also explain this again. Because actually, I've also learned this question solution today only. Like very bad typo. A single transition can make a change that moves up to right. So we need a single traversal to make the max beauty. So we first check the minimum. We got a minimum answer as change minus 1 is equal to 1. We will getting our answer updated to 3. Okay, we'll be printing 3 only right here. This, oh wow, I should use the braces. Even confused me. Which is the minimum we can have. Okay, suppose you have got 3, now we will move into the second reversal. Here you will be getting, okay, here will be getting less than, like kind of more than 3 only, right? Because maximum change a single reversal can make is 2 only, right? अगर single change no उस change से कम change लाए then you have to consider that thing only, right? Hope so I'm able to kind of make you understand the main funda behind this question. Okay. I think I should move to the next question that is different sorting. This is a fourth question. Basically, I'm doing the fourth question after the fifth question. You are given a permutation P of the integers 1 to n. And this means P contains every integer from 1 to n exactly once each in some order. Hey, किस क्लास का है ये मैम? किस क्लास का? What do you mean by किस क्लास का? Division 4. If you're talking about the division, like division 4, fourth problem. Okay, I was with some. Now given a permutation P of integers 1 to n, this means P contains every integer from 1 to n exactly. You would like to sort this information ascending or to do that you can perform the following move. Right, so in this question, we have to, I'm trying to solve the problem like Codehcef problem, Codehcef contest problem is in Java only. Like today's contest, there is no top and just randomly solving the questions like serial wise. Find any sequence of at most n will result in P being sorted. We have to find the minimum number of moves in which we can sort our array in ascending order. Right. We also have to return the every move valid sequence which we are considering to get the minimum number of moves in which we can sort the array, right? So if we consider 3 to 1, we have to sort this array in the minimum number of moves we can make. And there is a condition which we have to follow. I am a student. We would like to sort this problem from condition ascending order. We have to sort it, but these two conditions are the ones which we have to keep in our mind, right? The element difference which we are swapping, the difference of the element should be greater than and the index of that element, right? If we are assuming we'll be like we have to just write the exact position the element should be at, right? The okay, I have to be writing 1, 2, and 3 here. These are the elements we will be traversing on, and these are the indexes, right indexes to which the element belongs. So, like the three elements should be at the three position, and the first, like the element one should be at the first position, right? My channel name is the name, like a real name. You can see the name of the channel. 1, 2, 3. So can we serve 1, comma 3? Assuming that we will making the best choice in the initial only. So can we serve 1 and 3? The difference of 3, 1 and is equal to 2. We have to do the modulus. Okay, 3 minus 1 is 2 and 1 minus 3, we have to also consider the modulus of these. So this is also 2. So we can consider this swap as a valid swap, right? So we can take this swap as a valid swap and we can kind of do this 1, 2, 3. Like, but this approach will not work for other questions also. That's why we have just have to take three swaps in this question. We have just first considered the 2 and 3 elements. So it is 3, 1 and 2. Then we have moved our 1, which is also equal to 2. No, I'm studying in a private college. Third year private college ABS. Okay, this is a valid swap which we can make. But we will consider the adjacent swap first. Like swapping the second and third element, we got 3, 1, 2. Then we're swapping the first and second element, we will get 1, 3, and 2. Then we will be making our last swap, that is 2 and 3. It is 1, comma 2 and 3. So we will be getting our final sorted array after doing 3 swaps, right? We can also get this in in a single step, but we will see why we have not kind of applied this approach, because there's a constraint given. We have to solve this portion in a minimum number of steps, right? Like it should be at most n. Okay, the first line of you do not need to minimize the number of cells. You only need to use at most n of them. Like it's already given as a note here. Okay, I will be not kind of solving this question. I will be just explaining you the approach. I will be solving this question the next live only, because I have just understood the basic approach of this question. If we assume 3, 4, 2, 1, right? 3, 4, 2, 1. Okay, I'll just comment out this part. I think I should remove this. 3, 4, 2, 1. We'll be writing the exact positions. Okay, the one which is at position 4 should be at position 1. So can we make a swap of direct 1 to the position 1, right? Can we make it? Let's check the valid condition we need to satisfy before moving forward. So we have to satisfy the condition 1 the modulus of 1 minus 3 will be equal to 2, but which is greater than equal should be greater than equal to the modulus of okay. Now pursue in BC student, now pursue from MCA and I am CET. Great. 1 minus 3 is 2, and but our 4 minus 1 is equal to 3, which is not less than the difference of the elements. So we are not able to swap directly. This is the condition where our previous condition falls for the first test case. So we will be just trying some another approach. We know this is the question in which we are sort this permutation ascending order. Is specifically giving the array is a permutation, right? So every permutation have a unique number of values, right? So each element difference should be greater than or equal to 1, right? It can't be 0. So adjacent swaps are always possible in the permutation arrays, right? So adjacent, okay, adjacent swaps are always possible in a permutation. We will comment it out. Okay, we have kind of figured out why we can't directly swap our least element with to its correct position, because that will violate the conditions which are given us to satisfy it. So we will be kind of following the permutation approach, which will always be valid. So we will be moving our first element towards its correct position, right? We will be moving 3, 4, 2, 1 to its correct position, right? Will be checking 1. Can we swap 1 with a 2? Right? 2 minus 1 is 1 and 3 minus 4 is also 1. So we can move this. We will write in 3, 4, 1 and 2. Right? After checking the adjacent swap, we will again check, can we directly jump, because we have to minimize the steps. Yes, CS student, yes. CSE, yes. Okay, 3, 4, 1, 2. We can make this. After swapping a single adjacent element, we can see we can directly jump from 1 and 3 now. Right? So we can see first we have made 3, 4, the swap, and then we'll be swapping 1 and 3. Before this, we will have also swapped 2 and 3 element. Okay, I think the order will not matter. I think the order should not matter right here. If you have multiple valid solution, any of them will be accepted. You don't need to minimize k. Okay, there can be more than one solution, right? Like this, we will be having three moves only, but these like steps can be reordered. I will not call them classes. No, I am not learning daily. This kind of learning. 3, 4, 1, 2. Okay, so we made our first swap with 1 and 2. Now we can make a swap with 1 and 3 because this is now valid. So I can say that 1, 4, 3, 2 because 1 minus 3 is 2 and 3 minus 1 is also 2. So this is valid. Right now we can see. Let me see 1, 4, 3, 2. So after each iteration, after every swap, we are getting our first position as fixed, right? We can say that after every max term, we are getting our first element as fixed, right? So we can say that we can get n number of elements in the correct position. We can, there was I we can make the number of swaps, and we can also kind of make the n elements at the correct position. So we can say that we can make our array valid in at most n number of swaps. Can you teach me from the starting? Actually, I'm also figuring out the solution. Like I also haven't even reached the end of this solution. So you can go backward. Like see from where I've started this contest questions. Like I'm on the last question. And I have already explained the first, second, third, and the fifth one. Now I am just ending this with the fourth question. You can just go backward and repause the live, and we will get stuck. You can simply give your questions in the chat. Just let me know where you will get stuck. The part where I am not able to understand it, you can ask me. 1, 4, 3, 2. Okay, we got one as fixed. Now I will again write the exact positions I need. That is 1, 2, 3, 4. Now our 1 is at its correct position. Now we need 2 should be at the second position. So 4 minus 2 is 2 and 2 minus 4 is also 2. So we can swap these values directly, right? It will be 1, 2, 3, 4. We can see that our array is sorted in ascending order with a minimum of 3 steps. I guess they are sorted in a minimum of 3 steps now. Like I just swapped the last two elements, then the first and third element, and the second and third element. Okay, let me just write this part. I will be doing this question solution tomorrow. It clear logic. So I will keep this question as pending. I will be covering this question in my next slide because I have to move forward with some other questions which I have to cover today only. I have some solution tomorrow with a clear logic, right? Okay. I think I should move to the. I think I should move towards my next problem, which I have to solve today only. Like these are the questions that were given to me in my class. Okay, I'll be solving. Try to kind of try this question from like palindrome and reverse. Right, we have to cover like 4 or 5 questions from on this platform. Okay, the first one is palindrome and reverse. Then we will be moving towards we're moving towards I guess some much, yeah, and then sub key elements, then the tiny count. Okay, these are some new questions which I haven't tried once. Okay, I will be solving the palindrome and reverse first, obviously in Java only. Okay, let's just see what is asked in this question. You are given a string S. Split S in two parts on the midpoints, reverse each part and join them to form a new string T. Check whether T is palindrome or not. Print T followed by a true. If T is palindrome or false. Okay, I think this is an easy question. And obviously it is also has a tag of easy. Okay, we got a word CAETEEFFO. We will get TEAC. Reversing we will get which is not a palindrome hence output is false. Okay, we will be doing this question in a fast forward way because I don't think so. I need to give this question a like large amount of time. But we'll be taking our input s is equal to sc dot next. Right. Then we have to it will be easier for me to convert this portion of string builder because then we can directly reverse it without using any loop. String builder s equal to new string builder. Or we are converting the s into the string builder. Okay, it should be s3 right now. Now what we have to do? I have to divide the string into equal parts and concatenate them after reversing them. So we have it taking a string left equal to s dot substring. Okay, I think I should write it down in I will convert these things after splitting them, right? We'll see. I'm kind of noob in string questions. Substring should be 0, comma n slash 2. Okay, I haven't even initialized n s dot length. Okay, 2 and string right will be equal to C, CTRL-B, and it should go till N, right? Okay, let me just see if I have coffee. So the N value will be 3 and 6. Here N will be equal to 6. N by 2 will be equal to 3, and I have to go till 2. That is 0, 1, 2. Okay, N by 2 will work. Now I have to move from N by 2 plus 1. Okay, this will work. We got a left part and we got a right part. Now I have to reverse this part left. I'll be writing this line again because I need to reverse them. I can simply use a two-point approach also because I'm kind of learning the string builder functions. So I will try that. Okay, let me see. Can I reverse that? It should be left one and right two. Okay, we'll be updating the left one with the left one plus right. Mhm. Okay, string reverse going to left dot reverse. Like I'm not sure I'm using the right syntax for these functions. If left one dot equals REV, then we have to return, then I have to print, then I have to print true. Okay, without quotes. I don't know if it will work or not. I'm kind of confused with the syntax also. Okay, true. Else I have to print false. C, CTR will be reverse part should be equal to let me see where I've done wrong things. In two parts, we can get the EAC. Okay, I think I can rightly write n by 2, right? It will take till the end only. There's no need to write till n. Okay, and the S should be small and I did the left part reverse. Oh wow, I didn't even did the right part. I have to store the right dot reverse also and then concatenating this with it. Comparing the reverse, okay, I have to concatenate. Okay, I have to kind of do. Wait. I got the problem. I did the left reverse in the right reverse and stored it in the REV string. The REV string should reverse should be equal to the string. Okay. Why don't you create a function or function reverse and use that? I can create that function. And there is no need, I'm only doing it using a function only. Okay, I just divided the part. Use parenthesis after if. Wait, let me reread the logic. well तो मैंने scratch से लिख दिया है. Let me see. Join them to form a new string. Check whether T is random or not. Okay, I think I should do the left reverse and right reverse. Storing that in the string only. And that string should be palindrome, right? What if I store rev1 equal to rev dot reverse? Then I will be checking rev equals rev1. Like it will also work without parentheses because I'm writing the single statement only. But for the ease of understanding, I'm adding the parentheses. I know this kind of confuse many of the people. I'm not sure this will work or not. We'll see. Okay, I did this part. I don't know the equals function will work in string builder also. I have kind of did this in the string. Kind of scared to run the. Okay, I can't concatenate the string builder into a string. The logic when I'm lacking behind. Yeah, I can't do this. Okay, I should apply this logic separately. Assuming left and right. Okay, wow, I should write left का 1 and right का 1 to reverse them because these functions kind of work on string builder only. Cannot find symbol right. Oh, wow, it should be right का 1. Okay, and I'm telling you I need to make the similar for RAV also. We'll try to make it for RAV. And this should not go inside this. Storing this. Storing the reverse of it in RE1. And why I'm trying to make this question difficult? I can simply kind of try this question using the reverse approach using two-pointer. But I always make the problem tough. I think I'm really bad at using string builder approach. Like it helps me, but kind of also confuses me. Okay, I think it reached to the end. Wow, binary operator work नहीं करता. Okay, I should convert them to string, right? Why should convert them to string? Like no use of this. I've already considered them as okay. I should convert them to string, and this also to string. Let's see it will work or not. I've kind of made it so cannot find symbol REV. ओके मैंने इसको स्ट्रिंग में कन्वर्ट कर लिया राइट में से फिर से उस पे वो लॉजिक लगाने की कोशिश कर रही हूँ स्ट्रिंग बिल्डर का ओके फाइन आई थिंक आई कैन डू दिस and I can write here REV1 and I'm writing REV. I have to reverse REV only, right? Okay, I think I should convert it directly to that place only. Yeah, I should convert it here only, new string builder REV. Then reversing it and converting it to string. If REV equals REV1, now we convert printing true else false. I don't think so. I'm doing it with like the best approach. It will not work. Yeah, for sure. काफी ज्यादा कन्फ्यूजन क्रिएट कर लिया ना इससे अच्छा मैं लूप भी लगा लेती भाई I should use a loop here. If REV dot equals REV1. I don't think so. Okay, I have to return that string also, right? I have to return that string also. The final string it will be storing the real okay, the output is containing the string also. Okay, there should be space. Yeah, actually, I don't know. I just want to try the string builder because I want to know the syntax. Okay, get the code. Actually, I made it so complex. But at least I got to know the string builder syntax. ओके मैं इसमें ये भी नहीं देख सकती कि कहाँ लॉज कौन सा फेल कर रहा है ओके वेयर इट फेल्ड आई थिंक आई शुड ट्राई टू वेयर इट कैन फेल कहाँ फेल कर सकता है लाइक कुछ था ही नहीं वैसे फेल करने लायक तो think of the test cases where this logic is failing. Like two of them are not working. What if the string is empty? Is it the test case that can fail? If the if it is empty, then it should also return true, right? Where it can fail. Okay, I'm kind of exhausted now. Where it can fail. Length is greater than 5, less than equal to 200. Mhm. Like बहुत ही true and false without quotes. Okay, if the length of the string is odd, include the middle character in the right part while splitting. Okay, I think I haven't used considered this condition, right? I think I should consider this if in modulus 2 is not equal to 0, right? This means that the length of the string is odd, then I have to include the middle character in the right. Okay, assuming I have string hello, it is of odd length. So I have to divide this in HE, the L and O. That is 0, 2. हाँ एक्चुअली यही कंडीशन रह रही है. अगर ऑड है तो मुझे जो बिग पार्ट है उसको राइट वाले पार्ट में स्प्लिट करना है. मैंने यही कंडीशन नहीं लगाई. दैट्स व्हाई द two of the test cases are not working. I should consider it on the right. n equal to 6 है तो 0, 1. ओके, ये एल्स पार्ट में चलेगा ये वाला तो क्योंकि इवन के लिए है. I think CTRL-C. ओके, लेफ्ट पार्ट में मुझे कहाँ तक रखना है अब? -2, 1 तक रखना है. I think you don't need to track, just use. I don't need to track. Up to n-2 and from n/2 plus 1. You sure it will work? Bro, seriously, okay, I will try it. Okay, I can comment this. Hmm. Okay, I feel like I'm not using my brain now. I think you are kind of okay. Okay, I will try this. Mhm. Okay. Mhm. Up to n-, right? Hello, which will be 0, 1. Mm. Okay, you just write the condition you want me to try. I don't think so it will work. Or maybe I'm not using my mind today. You're telling me to just write the condition from n by 2 plus 1 up to n by 2 and then n by 2 plus 1. I haven't even कि मैं इस क्वेश्चन में इतना टाइम लगाऊंगी सोच के मैं इस क्वेश्चन में दिमाग ही नहीं लगाना भी चाहिए बट वाओ 0 1 6 minus 3 is 3. It should go to 0 minus 0 1 2. Okay, I will try a logic after trying my logic only, right? I will try to apply my logic only first. And I will move. Okay. मैंने अभी तक ये ट्राई नहीं किया. Okay, obviously अगर string empty हुई then it will go to -1 ना. Like अगर 0 लेंथ की अगर 1 लेंथ की भी string हुई 0 2 0 I guess तभी error आ रहा है. What if the string begin from 0 and n minus 1 length should be 1? It will only work for 1 minus 2 is 0. Okay, whatever, I will just try this first. मुझे पेपर पेन पे लिख के मैं कर सकती हूँ. अखबार में क्यों इतनी बुद्धि मार रहे हैं पता नहीं क्यों. डायरेक्ट स्क्रीन पर I should use पेपर में लिख के मैं चेक कर सकती हूँ कि कहाँ लाई कर रही हूँ. Wait, hello. n by 2 is equal to 3. I have to go till 2. Okay, you told me to go -1. I have to go n minus 2 plus 1. What? Wow, I should initialize it. I should initialize it. I think I should do these questions tomorrow. Like, how can you get stuck in these questions? Wow, bro. Itself doing the same thing. Wow. Okay, let me just take a quick check. Wait. Wait for 3 minutes. I think both are same only, right? What's the difference? I don't know. तो लॉजिक रह कहाँ पे रहा है अगर स्टिल दो केसेस पास नहीं करेगा ये n बाय टू अभी भी हमारा ऑड केस को खुद ही कंसिडर कर ले रहा है. लॉजिक लैग कहाँ कर रहा था. आई गेस आई शुड. लेकिन मुझे समझ नहीं आ रहा टेस्ट केस काम कहाँ पे नहीं कर रहा है. वो ये ऑलरेडी टैकल कर रहा है ऑड वाले पार्ट को. The logic is not working. The n by 2 minus 1 is giving a negative index error, right? What if the string is h only? So 1 by 2 will be considered as 1 and 1 minus 1 will be 0. Okay. कोई तो मैं कंडीशंस में भूल रही हूँ, लाइक क्वेश्चन रीड कर लेते हैं कुछ तो मैं, छोटा मोटा कुछ। फॉल्स एंड ट्रू। इसमें टेस्ट किस पे गिवन नहीं है, लाइक मैं कहाँ लाई कर रही हूँ, कहाँ गलती हो रही है। नहीं, अगर स्ट्रिंग एम्प्टी हुई तो उसके लिए भी काम कर रहा होगा यार। आई डोंट थिंक सो, ये दोनों केस एम्प्टी स्ट्रिंग के होंगे, क्योंकि नॉट नीडेड during last index gains due to means वही n माइनस टू माइन, क्योंकि इस फंक्शन पे ये एक्सक्लूसिव होता है ना, तो माइनस वन ऑलरेडी लेता ही है, और पहला वाला पैरामीटर इंक्लूसिव होता है। मैं इसके एच केसेस कौन कौन से हो सकते हैं इस क्वेश्चन की। if I I think I should ask where this question can fail. Oh, please notification चले जाओ। Yeah, why would it be empty the person? Oh हाँ, ओके ठीक है, 5 तो उसकी मिनिमम लेंथ है ही, हाँ ठीक है, एम्प्टी नहीं होगा। राइट, मैंने खुद ही रीड करा था कि 5 की मिनिमम लेंथ है। तो कौन से टेस्ट केस के लिए नहीं चल रहा है, लाइक if I asked, I think I should ask which two test cases are not working down. Minimum 5 length here. Maybe, wow. Oh wow. Okay, अगर स्ट्रिंग में स्पेसेस नीड, वाओ मेरा, मैं कितनी विवादों में मुझे बुद्धि लगवा रही हूँ, मैंने लाइन नहीं यूज करा है इस प्लेटफॉर्म में, लाइक सर कभी बोलते लाइन यूज करो कभी मत करो, क्योंकि स्पेस के बाद वो नेक्स्ट कैरेक्टर ऐसा रेट नहीं करता, लाइन लूंगी तो वो स्पेस को भी उस स्ट्रिंग का पार्ट कंसिडर करेगा। वही गलती निकलती है इन वाले क्वेश्चन में, वाओ। अब किन्हीं किन्हीं क्वेश्चन में सिर्फ नेक्स्ट लेना है। हाउ वुड आई नो कि स्ट्रिंग में स्पेस भी होगा, मुझे फॉर अ सेफ केस लाइन लेके ही चलना चाहिए। वाह, मैंने इतना टाइम लगाया इस पर। एक क्वेश्चन और ट्राई करते हैं, आई विल जस्ट काइंड ऑफ एंड दिस लाइव। I should have used next line from the starting only. Wow. Given an unsorted array of n distinct integers for each element AR of I, find the count of the numbers element to its right which are smaller than AR of I. Okay. 6 से छोटे एलिमेंट three hands, so we'll be writing 3 in the in the position of 6. This is a easy question. I don't mm, like even a homework type है तो मुझे कैसा भी पूछना I have to submit it because it will be recorded. I have to submit all the question solutions. Okay, kind of like I will be applying the brute force only first. Equal to will also work. Okay, just smaller than the error of I. Okay, okay. सिर्फ एक बार में ही होना चाहिए ऐसा क्वेश्चन तो स्वैप की एलिमेंट्स ओके दिस विल टेक टाइम क्योंकि मैंने इसको क्लास में भी ट्राई किया था और मैं कहीं ना कहीं तो गलत हो रही थी इस लॉजिक में स्वैप की एलिमेंट्स ओके आई विल ट्राई इट you can just check the next question. After doing some merge, I will just jump to the swap key elements because swap key elements will take time, I guess. If anyone is watching this, which question should I move next? To which question? Like I should do some merge first or swap key elements? Which one I should do first? Submerge or swap key elements? Mm, yeah, I think I should charge my laptop. Okay, I'm moving with submerge, right? It is asked, we're given two sorted arrays, AR1 and AR2. Merge the given sorted and sorted order and print the sound two middle elements after merging the array. Okay, swap key element, I heard it. I forget quickly the problem. Okay, I will be moving forward with swap key elements then. There's a time gap between the chat and the in my live. So, okay, fine. Swap key elements. I even tried it in my class. तो लॉजिक तो मैं इसमें एकदम सीधे सीधे समझा देती क्वेश्चन में करना क्या है लाइक you are given a matrix in n rows and m columns. Swap the swap key elements. Last key elements on the first row with first key elements from the last two rows. Swap key element from the second row and last second and first key element from the second last row and so on. Okay, 4 5 को मुझे 4 को लास्ट रो के 4 को 13 से स्वैप करना है एंड 5 को 14 से लास्ट के एलिमेंट्स पहली रो के एंड स्टार्टिंग के एलिमेंट्स लास्ट रो के राइट okay I'll be taking the n number of rows okay I should write the scanner system where you will be kind of solving it with me only right because I'm also kind of confused in matrix questions in n is equal to sc dot next okay number of rows will be and number of columns will be m and the value of k like nested loop is a must in matrix questions. So we have to swap the kth element, right? Okay, the row should be 0 and have to swap the first row j k element, right? If the k value is 2, we will be moving 0 1 2 3 0 1 2 0 1 2 3 like it should be k plus 1. I have to swap the last row. It is first row j element with the last row zeroth element. Right? Like we can simply do this by traversing till the half of the matrix only, right? We don't need to traverse till the end of the matrix. But there's also given in the question, you can assume that n is even in k is less than m. We will be saying, we'll be kind of solving it in a different way. J equal to k plus 1 and j less than n. Are you on using Discord? No, I'm just using the YouTube app only. Actually, I have never used Discord. J equal to k plus 1, j less than n, j plus plus. So I need to swap them. Sub what? The last row. The last row first element with the first row j element. Okay, I think I should store. How can I access the last row? Okay, it should go till M. Okay, the last row, store the column. I will see like this will work or not. 0, 1, 2, 3 minus 1, right? Or it will be I plus k. I need to access the last column first element. It will be equal to I only, right? I think it should store the count. K will always be less than M, right? If I store count equal to 0, n minus 1 minus I. If you're telling me the column part, the last row will be 4 minus 1, 3, and 3 minus 0 will be 3. Okay. N minus 1 minus I think this is right. Okay, it will come 3. 4 minus 1, 3 minus 0 is 3. Third column count, I guess we'll take it as a 0. Okay, I will store this in temp. Then I have to keep इसकी पोजीशन पे मुझे क्या रखना है? I have to put the first row J element, right? I think then मुझे error वो वाली जगह खाली होगी, then I have to put temp there. Row part. Row part. Wait. Mhm. 4 minus 1, 3. 3 comma 0. So we're storing it there. इसलिए मुझे लाइन प्रॉपर कौन से लाइन नंबर ऑफ कोड पे आप बोलते लिखा करो, मुझे समझ नहीं आता, कंफ्यूज हो जाती हूँ। और लाइन ऑफ कोड बताओ कहाँ पे गलती है? Please tell me the line I equal to 0 is minus 2. Okay, let me just dry run this part. I don't know I'm doing it right or not. Let me just dry run. Tell me the line number. I equal to 0 less than by 2 plus plus j plus a. फर्स्ट रो को लास्ट रो का एलिमेंट की n minus 1 लास्ट रो का फर्स्ट एलिमेंट चाहिए. We're swapping it with the 0th row k plus 1 element, right? Mm, mm, we'll see. प्रिंट करके देखते हैं कहाँ कहाँ दिक्कत आ रही है. ऐसे ऊपर से देख के तो मुझे समझ नहीं आ रहा है दिक्कत कहाँ पे है. We'll see after printing it. In the matrix form only, right? Pair of I, J. I have to print next line after each row. We'll see errors तो आनी है. Like, cannot find symbol ARR. Wow, I haven't even initialized the 2D array. Wow. Okay, I think it should be M. Yeah, it should be N only, right? Oh wow, what answer? All zero. Wow. वाह मैंने इनपुट नहीं लिया है ब्रो सलोनी. क्या काम है भाई. इनपुट कौन लेगा. इनपुट कौन लेगा यार. Should take the input first. Let's see dot next int. Okay, समझ में आ जाएगा फिर. 1 2 3 13. We'll see the 1 2 3 13. 5 6 7 9 8 9 11 12. ओके एक एक भाई स्किप हो रहा है तो भाई. It's not printing the last element. Okay, I think 4 5 15 16. It's not printing the last element. वाओ भाई लास्ट एलिमेंट क्यों नहीं प्रिंट कर रहा है. जा तो मैं जीरो से ही रही हूँ. फिर इस वाले प्लेटफॉर्म में कितनी गलतियां होती हैं. लेकिन मुझे याद आ रहा है क्लास में सर ने बताया था इसके लिए एक अलग से केस बनाना पड़ेगा तो लास्ट एलिमेंट भी प्रिंट हो जाए. और मुझे वो केस याद नहीं आ रहा है क्या था वो. समथिंग रिलेटेड टू द जे पार्ट. कुछ तो केस था. आई थिंक स्पेस इक्वल नहीं हो तभी प्रिंट करना है हमें. वी हैव टू प्रिंट. ओके आई थिंक नो से कौन सा केस कैंसिल हो रहा था. गॉड. 1 2 3 13 5 6 7 9 14. लेकिन फर्स्ट रो का लास्ट एलिमेंट प्रिंट नहीं हो रहा है. I really need some hints now. Why it's not printing the last element of every row. Like 14 को swap कर रहा है वापस. It should be equal to and by 2 क्या right. I guess. नहीं कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ा इससे. 4 5 15 16. count equal to 0 and j k present less than m. We just try run the first row. 4 minus, that is 3 comma 0, and 3 comma 0 की जगह पे हम रखेंगे 0 comma 3. Excluding, okay, it is excluding only for j column start from n minus k, excluding to n from bottom rows. Okay, for column start from n minus k. N minus k to n. We're trying to, okay, okay, try करती हूँ जो लिखा है आपने. n minus k, n minus k से कहाँ तक जाना है मुझे? To n, excluding. Okay, I don't think so. यहाँ पे m का तो यूज ही नहीं हुआ. For bottom rows, n minus 1 minus k. मुझे नहीं पता मैं लॉजिक में ठीक चेंजेस कर रही हूँ नहीं कर रही हूँ अकॉर्डिंग टू योर हैंड्स. काउंट तो यहाँ यूज भी नहीं हुआ. तो प्लीज करेक्ट माई कोड ओनली. तो don't try blindly for understand it. Okay, I will just keep my logic first. कहाँ से करा था मैंने? J कहाँ से स्टार्ट हुआ था मेरा? पहले मैं अपना लॉजिक लिख दूँ फिर आपका लॉजिक कॉपी पे लेके ट्राई करूँगी. ठीक लगा? I will try. Should not move blindly. Okay. J मैंने k plus 1 से चलाया था I guess. फिर अपना लॉजिक वापस लिख लूँगा. We will move ahead. Okay. तुम क्या for rows start from 0 to till n minus n divided by 2. The column start from n minus k. It is 4 minus 2 will be 2. Then from 2 we have to go till n. We have to n minus 1 is I, n minus k minus j. Apart from your logic, tell me why I'm not able to print the last element of every row apart from your logic. Like find the mistake in my code only, right? What I have done. लास्ट एलिमेंट क्यों प्रिंट नहीं हो रहा है? 0 पे गया फिर like 4 a.m. is the peak time. I have to sleep at 4 a.m. only, right? Try to find the mistake here only. जीरो एलिमेंट पे हो गया, फर्स्ट पे हो गया, सेकंड पे हो गया. ओके, जीरो एलिमेंट को साफ कर उससे. तो फर्स्ट रो पे आएंगे तो 4 minus 1 will be 2. You have to swap, will be swapping with the second. Okay, why I'm writing n here? क्या मैं तब से ध्यान नहीं दिया, मैंने यहाँ एन लिख रखा है। डोंट टेल मी, बस यही गलती थी। ओ वाओ। हाँ, but ये गलतियाँ क्यों करती हूँ इतना, मतलब मैंने बस यहाँ पे एम की जगह एन लिख रखा था। आई थिंक ऑलमोस्ट सॉल्यूशन क्वेश्चन सॉल्व था। रॉन्ग आंसर। आई थिंक अब जो गलती है वो इसकी है कि यहाँ पे सर ने कुछ तो बताया था। आई थिंक जे नॉट इक्वल टू स्पेस, जे इज नॉट इक्वल टू -1। अब मुझे देखना पड़ेगा। नहीं, मुझे याद नहीं आ रहा है। अब इस प्लेटफॉर्म में कुछ था यार। हाँ, मैंने बहुत देर में देखी है वाली बात कि मैंने एन पे क्यों रखा है। जो वो एम ही मुझे पर रीड कर रही थी मुझसे बार बार, अज्यूमिंग कि मैंने ठीक लिखा होगा बट गलत था वो। देखो, क्वेश्चन तो सॉल्व्ड है बट इस प्लेटफॉर्म के हिसाब से कुछ तो उसमें था लोचा। कि आई रियली नीड टू, आई जस्ट डोंट रिमेम्बर द पार्ट। आई थिंक कुछ तो था, ये स्पेस ले रहा था, आई डोंट नो क्या था। आई थिंक ये जे इज इक्वल एन -1। आई थिंक इसमें कुछ लास्ट स्पेस की गड़बड़ थी, जैसे कि मुझे याद आ रहा है जितना कि मुझे, आई गेस। उल्टा लिखा है मैंने, वाओ। टर्न कोड रट्टा मार रही हूँ क्या? कोड रट्टा नहीं मारी, इसमें जो ये वाली कंडीशन थी लास्ट में, क्योंकि कोड तो मैंने अभी पूरा स्क्रैच से खुद ही बनाने का ट्राई किया है। यहाँ पे गड़बड़ थी ना, क्योंकि सर ने कहा था यहाँ पे कोड आपका लास्ट में नहीं चलेगा जब आप प्रिंट कर रहे होगे ऐसे। सर ने प्रिंटिंग स्टेटमेंट का हमें एक बताई थी एक्सेप्शन यहाँ पे, वो मुझे याद नहीं आ रही है। सर ने क्वेश्चन सॉल्व करने से पहले ही बताया था कि यहाँ पे लास्ट में प्रिंट करते हुए एक एरर आएगा, क्योंकि मेरे हिसाब से तो मेरा लॉजिक ठीक है, आउटपुट भी ठीक आ रहा है। और मुझे इस प्लेटफॉर्म का पता नहीं, ये स्पेस लास्ट में कंसीडर करता है नहीं करता है, क्योंकि 1 2 3 13 14 5 6 7 9 10 13। इफ यू कैन काइंड ऑफ, तो यहाँ पे दिखता भी नहीं है कौन से केस रॉन्ग कंसिडर हो रहे हैं। G is not equal to -1। आई थिंक ये मुझे पूछना ही पड़ेगा इस क्वेश्चन में क्या था एच के। वही स्पेस का, जैसे कि लास्ट में एक्स्ट्रा स्पेस नहीं आया है। एग्जैक्ट वही आउटपुट चाहिए ना, विदाउट एक्स्ट्रा स्पेसेस। अगर जे नॉट इक्वल टू -1 है, I think I should write J is not equal to M। ओके, लास्ट स्पेस का ये है। ठीक है, मुझे आई थिंक इसको अलग से कंडीशन लिखनी चाहिए स्पेस की। J is not equal to M. I guess J is not equal to M minus 1. लेकिन लास्ट एलिमेंट मुझे अलग से प्रिंट करना पड़ेगा क्या लास्ट एलिमेंट को विद आई थिंक लास्ट एलिमेंट मुझे अलग से प्रिंट करना होगा लास्ट एलिमेंट में स्पेस तो चाहिए नहीं but I and J will be dead after this loop will be M minus 1. J will never reach end. क्या लास्ट रो को मुझे ऐसे प्रिंट करना हो क्या आखिर में लिख के याद करते क्या था तब मुझे लास्ट वाला स्पेस नहीं पुट करना है तो लास्ट रो I have to print the last row without space. लास्ट हर रो के लास्ट में स्पेस नहीं आया है ओके आई थिंक मुझे इस पार्ट ही लिखना चाहिए अगर ये लास्ट एलिमेंट नहीं है we have to add the space else we will not write at the space I think यही लॉजिक होना चाहिए okay it's 4 4 वो लास्ट कॉलम पे है it's not equal to minus 1 we have to add the space can you find the problem here I have to end this in 5 minutes. So you are streaming to Discord so you can collaborate with others and discuss it. If I use little extra posts from principal, maybe just use limit to two people. Okay, I will think about it. Okay, I will end this live for now. We'll see after it's